Hello and welcome, Squashers, and I'm Grip here, and welcome back to my channel. Now for today's video, we will be talking about an article about the Child's Play remake. It's apparently a bunch of stuff that some journalists learned on the set of Child's Play. So, that said, let's get into it. So I'm going to skip all these things because, you know, they're not that important. If you want to read them for yourself, I'll leave a link to this article down in the description below, but let's get to the juicy stuff. This is all the stuff that I want to talk about right here. So the first one says, Andy has been aged up for the reboot. Now a lonely 12-year-old boy moving into a new apartment complex. I think some people thought he was like 14. Moves into a new apartment complex. His single mom, Karen, just wants her quiet son to have a friend, so she buys him a discount version of the new AI buddy doll. You should never buy discount AI tech. Okay. Since Andy has been aged up, he doesn't immediately take or even want the doll. Interesting. Per the on-set toys box, the buddy doll learns from human interaction, and its 20 sensors and cameras provided detailed real-time info about the environment. The doll can comprehend and converse in English and Spanish. Alright. The buddy doll's tagline, I'm your best buddy, let's play. Not as iconic as the good guy phrases, but you know. The buddy doll was designed by a shady AI tech/military company, the Caslin Corporation. Kind of already knew that, but military company. The buddy doll comes in different models. There's the expected red-haired freckle design, but also blonde, African American, a strangest of all, bear version of the buddy doll. And by bear, I do mean a totally furry and quad version of the doll. This would be my pick of the bunch. Yeah, I mean, we saw these in some leaked photos, so we already know about this one. But still cool. The film's puppet designers went through a variety of different looks for the buddy doll, ultimately landing on a model fairly similar to the original Chucky. The biggest difference, though, lies in the eyes. In the original series, Chucky's eyes were circular and doll-like, but with the new AI bend for the reboot, the eyes here have been readjusted to be more lifelike, signifying the similarity between AI and human, and in turn, making Chucky more relatable. I don't know about relatable, but okay. The big question, how does the new AI buddy doll get the name Chucky? Well, people at set were rather close-lipped on the specifics, but I do know that the doll is ultimately given this name. Supposedly, there's a fun naming scene between Andy and the doll, where the buddy doll must cooperate and accept his name. So Andy keeps trying to give Buddy different names, but the AI only wants to be called Chucky. Why the doll is so keen on this name, I couldn't get an answer on, or if this has any connection with the original series villain Charles E. Ray. That'd be interesting if, like, the guy that hacks into him is, like, named Charles E. Ray or something, and pretty much that's the reason why the doll is A-wire. That'd be interesting. Chucky, per director Lars Klevberg, is far more empathetic in the reboot. Chucky's arc in the film is a Greek tragedy rooted in understandable motivations. Chucky's motivation is understandable from his point of view, but also to us, he said, we can understand why he's behaving like this. For every great antagonist, that's really interesting, because if you understand the antagonist and his motivations, then you can identify with them. I mean, yeah, that's true. Andy isn't alone in his fight against AI Chucky. He teams up with a number of other kids in his apartment complex, forming a ragtag team. You know, it's just, just like Stranger Things. Of course, the adults have a hard time believing an AI doll, so it's up to the kids to save the day. In addition to Aubrey Plaza, Brian Tyree Henry adds some adult gravitas. I don't know how to say that, but the child to play as Detective Mike Norris after Plaza/Karen's new boyfriend gets diced up in the apartment complex. Detective Mike Norris looks into solving the murder. Norris's own alcoholic mother actually lives nearby in this building, so the killings feel especially close to him. Wow, that's interesting. I watched 2 scenes filmed in the basement lockers. The first was between Karen and Detective Mike Norris. The scene takes place in the aftermath of the first murder, which is apparently Karen's boyfriend. Karen sneaks down into the basement to have a smoke when Detective Norris interrupts. Are you really going to smoke that down here? What are you going to do? Arrest me? She retorts. The two then have a heart-to-heart. Karen confiding that she isn't too broken up about her boyfriend's demise. He wasn't that great of a guy, but she just wanted to give Andy a father figure. She worries that she's failed Andy as a single mother. Norris confronts Karen, telling her that she's doing a great job and confiding that he too grew up without a dad. They then share that cigarette, okay. A heart-to-heart, that's nice. The second scene filmed in the basement takes place further into the picture as the newfound kid gang prepares for battle against Chucky. Besides Andy, the gang includes Omar, Chris, Pug, and Phelan. Pug, as the voice of reason, thinks it's crazy that a bunch of children are going to try to take down an evil AI doll. We can't fight it. It's going to kill us. But Phelan isn't having it. She kicks open a locker, picking up a huge set of garden shears. As the camera dollies into Phelan's face, that's why we're going to kill it first. Each of the above scenes were shot in a lot of shadows. There's definitely a much more dark/gritty aesthetic going on here. The theme of the new Child's Play deals the reunifications when everyone wants a newer model. I mean, yeah, that's true. That's just how, modern day people are. Per the filmmakers and producers, Child's Play still will have a lot of trademark dark humor, but it will be all grounded in human emotion. According to Klevberg, the reboot's not campy or silly humor, it's all integrated into the story. All of the Child's Play movies have some humor to it, but it needs to be integrated into the story. It needs to feel real and hit you so you laugh, but not because it's silly. Finally, I learned one of the final sets of the film involves Chucky gaining total control over all the other brands of the Buddy doll, blonde, African, and bear version, and then set them loose at the toy store. So pretty much they're saying that we're going to get to see Chucky have an army of minions aiding him and killing people with him. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. What do you guys think of all this stuff? I'll leave a link to the article down the description below. But it's all really interesting stuff. But if you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to join the Sister Posse family and become a slasher. And make sure to share this to get all this information more out there. Especially share this video. I really appreciate all the support. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. All social media links in my merch description below. Make sure to follow my Instagram. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 followers. I'm pretty close. But guys, don't forget to keep on slashing.
I'm slaying these bitches, rolling with Tiffany. And after that, I'm breaking your bedding until it's rickety. Everybody's laughing and thinking that my abilities are limited. Diminutive size is hurting efficiency. But it isn't further from the truth. I hide in plain sight. Things I couldn't do if you and me were the same height.